Hey guys, it's Rob from the Pick My Perk series, and you're going to be seeing a little bit of free-for-all on Seatown. It's not the, what I would call the prettiest round of free-for-all, but it gets the job done. And just wanted to quickly mention that this is recorded with my new Hauppauge Gaming Edition, which, in case you didn't know, the biggest difference between the Gaming Edition and the regular edition, which is something you may have sitting on your desk already, it looks the same. The differences are the color scheme. The gaming edition is a black with a kind of a brushed aluminum top, and it has green LEDs. Other than that, the biggest difference, which was really cool to me, was that it has the cable ends to plug right into a PS3, an Xbox, or a Wii, and then on the other end is component cable. So you don't need that adapter that you may have laying around like I do, that lets you go from your Xbox or your PS3 or whatever to a component cable, or your Wii for that matter. So that's kind of cool. It simplifies your life a little bit, and the software's a little different too. If you're not really into editing, the software you'll find it very simplistic, almost a Windows Movie Maker level of difficulty to use, but nothing extraordinary. You know, it's going to be splice clips together, you know, cut and paste, and then you're done. So, but I haven't really messed with that too much, so I couldn't really give you too much input because I do use Sony Vegas for putting videos together, and prefer that method just because I'm a little more versed in Sony Vegas now, and didn't want to take too much time to learn how to use that software, to be completely honest. The software for capturing though is virtually identical, real simple, really easy to use. You can adjust the settings, obviously, and then you hit the record button. Record whatever it is you're playing. And look at me fail at that two-piece right there. That's terrible. But, so anyways, Modern Warfare 3 came out a little over 2 weeks ago. I guess we're creeping up on the 3-week mark. And I gotta say, it already feels kind of old. And I guess part of that is because Modern Warfare 2, its predecessor, they're so similar. And they basically behave very much the same way. And, you know, there's some new guns and new attachments, and kill streaks are a little different. You've got the 3 categories of kill streaks. Or actually, I think the technical term now is point streaks, which is a good system, by the way. I like that. I think Homefront did a good thing by implementing that into their game, and I think it's working well on Call of Duty. I don't know, you know, I mean, like I said, we're just creeping up on 3 weeks. What's the final verdict? It's hard to say, but I find it to be a good, refreshing change. Rewards objective gameplay. You know, when you shoot down enemy air support, which was, I mean, by and large, that was one of the biggest complaints in Modern Warfare 2, was that the air support was way overpowered, and that, you know, there's just no way you could shoot it all down. Well, now you have a plethora of ways to shoot it all down, and you get points on your point streak for it. So, I mean, it's just, there's no reason not to anymore. I don't know, you know, how to say it any more simple than that. But if you're not shooting down air support with a Stinger or a SMA or anything else you can, kind of robbing yourself. It's kind of silly. So, but anyways, I guess my biggest gripe, if I had to pick one, is got to be map design. Just seems like the maps don't flow as well as past titles have, and I guess that's just a matter of getting comfortable with them, getting used to the way they flow, where the flags for domination are, where the bombs for sabotage demo and sabotage. No, I said sabotage twice. S&D, search and destroy. That's what I'm thinking. But I guess the thing that really complicates that is the fact that the spawns are they're so much more erratic than they have been in the past. They're so unpredictable. You know, like in Black Ops, you knew where the spawns were going to be. You knew in Domination, for example, how far you could push before you flip the spawn. You knew, you know, carrying 2 flags and leaving the enemy with 1. You knew that line. You knew right where it was, so you didn't come across it and accidentally have guys spawn behind you. But having guys spawn behind you in Modern Warfare 3 seems like the norm. It doesn't seem like it's a rarity at all. It's I don't know if I've got any in this gameplay, but I know I played a couple of games this evening where I died and I respawned and I could see my body still collapsing in a heap in front of me. You know, and then the guy that killed me spawns on the other side of the building I'm in. So I don't know how that's. I assume that's a patchable thing, you know, post-launch, but I don't know, to tell you the truth. So we'll see how that all pans out. You know, we're still not a month into the thing, and I know Infinity Ward has released a bunch of patches, but you know, it's quality versus quantity, I suppose. You know, Treyarch's patches seem to address the issues quickly and make the adjustments that we needed or wanted, and away we went. I don't know that Infinity Ward is getting that same level of proficiency. And, you know, it's hard to remember exactly what it was like the day of, you know, those first 3 weeks that Black Ops had launched. I may be, like, totally off base here, remembering it wrong, because it was so polished by the time it was done. By the time Modern Warfare 3 launched. So, I don't know. We'll see how it all behaves and how it goes. I can't say that I'm having as much fun with this as I am others, and I don't think that's necessarily the fault of Activision or, you know, Infinity Ward. I guess part of me realizes that in trilogies, unless the trilogy is really good, by the time you get to the third one, you're just there to see it finish out. You're not really. There's nothing new. There's nothing refreshing. It's all leading up to the last chapter, and you're hoping to close it out so that you can kind of move on, so to speak. Thinking of a good example, but in movies, you know, like the Matrix trilogy, not trilogies. As far as I know, there's only one set of 3. But the movies there, you know, by the time you hit the third one, you're just looking for the thing to wrap up, because they'd already blown your mind in the first one, and the second one, the graphics, you know, the visual effects got a little better, but there wasn't anything earth-shattering that was going to happen in that movie. And you know, the real mind-blowing experience of those action sequences had already happened in the first movie. So I think Modern Warfare 3 falls into that category where there's nothing really innovative, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I think a lot of us wanted Modern Warfare 2 without all the bugs and the hacks and whatnot. But if we didn't expect it to be a little stale and a little, I don't know, recycled, you know, we're kind of kidding ourselves, because there wasn't major redevelopment for this title. They didn't create a new engine, kind of like Battlefield 3 did with the new Frostbite engine. They didn't create, well, they didn't spend years developing a new title with all kinds of new technology and bells and whistles. Basically, it's, you know, it's very much a variation on the same theme that we're used to. And like I said, maybe that's not such a bad thing. That's obviously, like I said, one of the things that everybody wanted was Modern Warfare 2, but without all the bugs and other issues that made it unplayable after a while. You know, maybe some balancing. So it'll be interesting to see how, like I said, how it goes support-wise, how we as a community respond, and what we decide is acceptable to us. When do we decide the game is balanced and we don't need to tweet at Infinity Ward and gripe about spawns and certain things being overpowered and all those things that we tend to make noise about? You know, it's always ironic because, you know, none of us, well, I mean, for the most part, we're all consumers. You know, we consume these games, but we're not well versed in how to program them or how they work. You know, we can only know what we read in articles and whatnot. So, you know, we're always, you know, armchair quarterbacking the thing like experts, thinking we know what the heck we're doing, making easy statements like, just fix the spawns, it's no big deal, and balance the weapons, you know, that's no big deal, just a tweak here and there, right? But you know, it's like I have no idea what it takes. To be totally honest with you, I don't know what it takes to get it done. So, but anyways, guys, so like I said, I'm enjoying it. Not as much as I have past titles, but I am enjoying it. It is a nice, refreshing change of pace from Black Ops. I'm hoping to start Skyrim soon. I have it. I just don't want to start it because I know it'll happen to all my free time when I do. It'll be like video game heroin, and I'll be sucked into it forever. So, but, anyways, guys, if you're looking to, dreaded reconnect your controller, bummer. But, So I'd recommend the gaming edition just for the simple fact that it simplifies your life a little bit. Same performance, same thing you're used to with the regular HD PVR. But if you ever had to replace one, or if you're going to recommend one for a buddy, and they're doing gaming, it's definitely the way to go. I mean, obviously HDMI would be nice, but this works quite well, just like the original HD PVR. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate the opportunity to post here. I will talk to you later, and leave a comment below on which HD PVR you have, and if you're thinking about getting one, why you would get the gaming versus the regular one. I'll talk to you later.